Welcome back to Change Your Life. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. pennies, exploring their iconic designs, hidden treasures, and shocking history as we reveal the top 3 most valuable and ultra-rare coins. The coins featured in this video include 2002 Lincoln Memorial Penny, no mint mark, Philadelphia. 2019 Shield Penny, no mint mark, Philadelphia. 1993 Lincoln Memorial Penny, D Mint, Denver. These pennies are struck in copper-plated zinc composition. The 2002 and 1993 coins feature the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, while the 2019 penny introduces the modern shield design, symbolizing unity and strength. At first glance, they may look dirty, worn, and heavily circulated, just ordinary pocket change. But don't be fooled. Certain rare errors, mint varieties, and high-grade specimens have turned some of these pennies into treasures worth thousands, and in rare cases, even millions, of dollars. Money bag. Before you spend that old penny sitting in your pocket or coin jar, stick around, you might be holding a hidden fortune in your hands. Backhand index pointing right first up. Coin number 1. Hold this 2002 Lincoln Memorial penny in your hand before you dismiss it as just another 1-cent coin. At first glance, it seems ordinary, copper-plated zinc, small, worn smooth from decades of circulation, its surfaces dulled by fingers, cash registers, and countless pockets. Yet that ordinary appearance hides a story. No mint mark, straight from the Philadelphia Mint, this penny quietly traveled through the hands of millions of Americans. Every scratch, every nick, every flattened detail is a silent witness to its journey through history. And in that quiet copper, there is hidden potential, a secret that can astonish anyone who takes the time to truly see it. Examine the reverse. The Lincoln Memorial, etched in miniature detail, is more than just a design. It is a tribute to the 16th president, a symbol of freedom, perseverance, and American resilience. For decades, this image has appeared in countless pockets, registers, and coin jars, largely ignored. But among millions of these coins, there exist rare variations, subtle anomalies, and minting errors, tiny differences that can turn an ordinary penny into a highly sought collectible. Every detail matters. Every line, every letter, every strike holds meaning in the world of coin collecting. While a heavily circulated 2002 Lincoln Memorial penny usually trades at face value, 1 cent, the true value lies in rarity, condition, and demand. A pristine example, uncirculated with full luster, can command significant attention. Coins with double dies, misaligned strikes, off-center designs, or other verified mint errors can dramatically spike in value. These imperfections, often invisible to casual eyes, are where collectors' hearts race, and the market reacts with frenzy. A simple penny, overlooked by millions, can suddenly become the centerpiece of a collection and a source of excitement and profit. The 2002 penny is part of a long tradition. Lincoln has appeared on U.S. pennies since 1909, and the Memorial reverse graced coins from 1959 until 2008. This coin carries not just monetary potential but historical significance. It is a fragment of American life, a tangible piece of everyday history that millions carried without thought. Its modest size belies its cultural weight, and in the hands of an informed collector, that weight can translate into real financial power. Condition is everything. Circulated pennies, worn and dirty, remain largely collectible in a sentimental sense but lack the strong market value. Uncirculated or mint-state coins, with sharp details in Lincoln's profile and crisp lines in the memorial, are the ones that draw serious attention. These coins are rare, and scarcity drives demand. Even small differences in strike quality or die variations can multiply a coin's value exponentially. Collectors hunt for these treasures tirelessly, scanning rolls, piles, and jars, because the potential payoff is enormous. Mint errors elevate excitement. From double dies to off-center strikes to clipped planchets, mistakes create uniqueness. The 2002 Lincoln Penny is no exception. A misaligned liberty, a weak strike in the date, or anomalies in the memorial columns, each can attract hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. These are not myths. Verified auction results prove that in the world of rare coins, the smallest imperfection can define value. The thrill is real, the stakes high, and the potential profits enormous for those who know where to look. Even the metal composition tells a story. Copper-plated zinc, introduced in 1982, replaced the 95% copper pennies of previous decades. This change means the coin's intrinsic metal value is negligible. Yet collectors do not chase metal, they chase history, rarity, and perfection. That knowledge separates ordinary holders from those who spot true potential. Understanding the story behind the coin, the mint, the year, the condition, the design, can turn a seemingly worthless penny into a hidden treasure. Every penny carries a journey. The 2002 Lincoln Memorial Penny traveled across grocery stores, laundromats, offices, and classrooms. It witnessed everyday life and monumental events. Most were spent, forgotten, or stored loose. But in those millions, a few emerged unscathed, sharp, and pristine. These survivors are the ones collectors seek. They are rare gems in a sea of ordinary change, and in their rarity lies the financial thrill. The potential is real, and the excitement palpable for anyone who takes the time to look closely. This penny is more than copper and zinc. It is a bridge between history and possibility, a reminder that ordinary objects can hold extraordinary surprises. Stories online may exaggerate, promising millions for common circulated coins. But real value comes from knowledge, research, and meticulous observation. In rare cases, one penny can achieve surprising auction prices, not because it is common, but because it is exceptional. It is the combination of rarity, condition, and demand that transforms a humble coin into a collectible powerhouse. So before you spend, toss, or overlook a 2002 Lincoln Memorial Penny, pause. Examine the date. Inspect the details. Look for anomalies. Consider condition. Realize that among millions, a rare coin can exist, a coin that carries history, artistry, and unexpected financial potential. While most are worth 1 cent, the possibilities for those with patience and knowledge are endless. In coin collecting, true fortune is never random, it belongs to those who understand, search, and appreciate what they hold in their hands. Hold this 2019 Lincoln Shield penny in your hand before you dismiss it as just another 1-cent coin. At first glance, it seems ordinary, copper-plated zinc, small, worn smooth from circulation, its surfaces dulled by decades of use. Yet beneath that unassuming exterior lies a story that most people overlook. Straight from the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, this penny quietly entered millions of pockets across America. Every scratch, every mark, every tiny imperfection is a testament to its journey. And in that journey, there is hidden potential, a chance for a single coin to hold far more value than anyone might imagine. Turn it over. The Union Shield on the reverse is more than a design, it is a symbol. 18 vertical stripes represent the states in the Union, bound together by a horizontal bar symbolizing federal unity. It carries history in its design, capturing the spirit of America in miniature. Millions of these pennies have passed through hands, registers, and coin jars, mostly ignored. But among these ordinary coins, rare variations exist. Tiny minting errors, off-center strikes, double dies, these subtle differences can transform a seemingly common coin into a sought-after collector's treasure. While most 2019 Lincoln Shield pennies are worth face value, 1 cent, the market is different for coins that are flawless or contain errors. Pristine, uncirculated coins with full mint luster can draw serious attention from collectors. Misaligned designs, weak strikes, or anomalies on the shield or lettering can spike interest dramatically. In rare cases, verified mint errors sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. What seems ordinary to most is extraordinary to someone who knows what to look for. This coin is part of a new chapter in Lincoln's long legacy on American pennies. The shield reverse was introduced in 2010, representing strength and unity, replacing the iconic memorial design. The 2019 version, though recent, already carries historical significance. It is a reminder that coins are more than currency, they are miniature pieces of history traveling through daily life. For collectors, even a recent coin can hold immense potential if it is rare, in high grade, or contains a unique anomaly. Condition is critical. Circulated pennies, dulled and worn, remain ordinary. But uncirculated examples, with sharp details in Lincoln's portrait and crisp lines in the Union shield, are where value emerges. A perfectly struck penny in pristine condition is rare, and rarity drives collector demand. Even the smallest die variations, misalignments, or subtle imperfections can multiply its value exponentially. The excitement lies in discovery, the chance to find one of these rare survivors in a jar, a drawer, or a pocket. Errors create frenzy. From misstruck lettering to off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double dies, each verified anomaly is a collector's dream. The 2019 Lincoln Shield penny may seem too recent to be valuable, yet these tiny mistakes turn ordinary change into extraordinary finds. Verified examples have been known to fetch surprising sums at auctions. What seems impossible becomes reality in the world of rare coins, where every detail counts, and perfection is prized above all. The metal composition tells part of the story. Copper-plated zinc replaced older high-copper pennies, making intrinsic metal value negligible. But coin value is not about metal, it is about history, rarity, and perfection. Understanding this is the difference between a casual holder and a savvy collector. The 2019 Lincoln Shield penny may be small, but the knowledge of what makes it rare transforms it into a potential treasure. Every penny carries a narrative. This coin traveled across stores, offices, classrooms, and homes. Most were spent or stored loosely. But among millions, some survived untouched, pristine, or uniquely flawed. These survivors are what collectors seek tirelessly. In their scarcity lies excitement, and in their rarity lies potential financial reward. A coin that seems ordinary to most could be a hidden gem in the hands of someone who knows what to look for. This penny is more than a coin, it is history, symbolism, and possibility combined. Viral claims online may exaggerate, promising unimaginable wealth for common pennies. Yet real value comes from knowledge, research, and careful examination. Among millions, one coin can truly surprise, especially if it is uncirculated, error-struck, or in high grade. It is the combination of rarity, precision, and condition that transforms this small piece of metal into a collectible of serious interest. So before you spend, toss, or ignore a 2019 Lincoln Shield penny, pause. Look closely at the date. Inspect the Union shield. Check for any anomalies, misalignments, or unusual strikes. Understand its history. Realize that among the millions minted, a rare coin may exist, a coin that holds not only historical significance but also financial potential. Most are worth a penny, but a few can surprise even the most seasoned collectors. In coin collecting, fortune favors the observant, the patient, and the knowledgeable, and the 2019 Lincoln Shield penny could be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Hold this 1993 D Lincoln Memorial penny carefully. At first glance, it looks like any ordinary penny, copper-plated zinc, small, worn from decades of circulation. Its once shiny surfaces are dulled, scratched, and flattened from countless transactions. Yet hidden in plain sight is a story most people never notice. The D Mint mark from the Denver Mint quietly tells collectors this coin is part of a specific series, one with surprising potential. Millions passed through banks, cash drawers, and pocket change, unnoticed, overlooked, and underestimated. But among them, a few stand out. A few could hold far more value than anyone imagines. Flip it over. The Lincoln Memorial on the reverse is iconic, familiar, yet loaded with history. Every detail, from the steps leading to the statue to the columns framing Lincoln, carries meaning. This design has been in use since 1959, honoring America's 16th president. In 1993, pennies like this were still being minted in the familiar copper-plated zinc formula, lightweight but durable, a coin you could spend 1,000 times without it falling apart. Most of these coins are worth just 1 cent, but condition and rarity can make a dramatic difference. While most 1993 pennies are common and heavily circulated, there are exceptions. Subtle errors in minting, such as double dies, off-center strikes, weak lettering, or unusual die cracks, can dramatically increase a coin's value. A single anomaly transforms what seems ordinary into a rare collector's piece. The thrill of discovery lies in finding that rare piece among the millions. Even a circulated coin, if it exhibits a minting error, can attract attention and drive competition in the collector's market. Condition is everything. Circulated pennies show scratches, discoloration, and flattened detail, keeping their value at face level. But an uncirculated or near-perfect example, with crisp details in Lincoln's coat, sharp letters in the word Liberty, and a flawless mint mark, becomes much more desirable. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for perfection, and scarcity fuels excitement. The 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny is a perfect example of how minor details matter. The metal composition tells part of the story. By 1993, pennies were copper-plated zinc, a shift from the older solid copper pennies. Intrinsic metal value is minimal, but numismatic value is where collectors focus. The beauty, history, and rarity of the coin determine worth. A skilled collector can look at a worn penny and immediately spot subtle indicators of increased value. Knowledge is what separates ordinary holders from informed collectors. Errors are where the magic happens. Whether it is a misaligned strike, doubled lettering, or a rare planchet variation, these anomalies are prized. The 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny is recent enough that most examples are familiar, but the rare errors stand out. When verified and authenticated, these anomalies can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. A coin that looks ordinary to most may hold hidden potential for those who know how to spot it. Every penny carries a story. This coin passed through the hands of millions, exchanged in stores, saved in jars, or lost in drawers. Most went unnoticed, but some survived in remarkable condition, with sharp details and minimal wear. Those are the coins that drive collectors wild. They are reminders that even everyday change can hold secrets. The 1993 penny may seem mundane, but among the millions minted, rare survivors exist. This coin represents a link between history and opportunity. Lincoln's image reminds Americans of leadership, perseverance, and the nation's heritage. For collectors, the 1993 penny is more than currency, it is a connection to the past, a piece of American history that can quietly increase in value with time. Each coin tells a story, and this one has potential hidden in its details. Understanding value requires patience and research. Not every coin is a treasure, but knowledge separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Look closely at the mint mark, the date, the shield of the memorial, and the overall condition. Even slight differences or imperfections can dramatically increase value. The market rewards those who can identify these rare coins before the crowd does. So before you spend, discard, or ignore a 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny, pause. Examine it. Study it. Compare it. Know that among the millions of ordinary pennies, a rare gem may exist. A coin that seems common to most could be worth far more than 1 cent. In coin collecting, fortune favors the observant, the patient, and the informed, and this 1993 Lincoln Memorial penny could be one of those hidden treasures waiting to be discovered.